Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats? We're here, we're hanging, we're chilling. It's the HMG NXT Replay Watch-Along, pal. Giggity, giggity. Hope you're all having a good week. Hope you're all having a great Tuesday. Thank you for joining us. We got Lab Rat in the house. Yeah, pal. Whoop, whoop. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get started with part one at 1.25 times speed. Whoop, whoop. Oops. Together, pal.
Tonight, we're at the WWE Performance Center here in Orlando. And we're ringside with Chris alongside the two-time WWE Hall of Famer. In the living crowd. I am right where I want to be, where passion is everything. Only the hungry survive, and pro wrestling never stops being cool. Much like the feud. Well, we're going to see who's hungry tonight because we don't.
All right, so already noteworthy starting off the show with Corey Graves at the announce booth, and while drawing attention to Corey Graves being at the announce booth, we got one belt, pal. Yeah, let's kick in the belt count. Since we got the TNA NXT partnership, let's kick in the belt count. We got one so far, pal. I think we see 8 tonight. Whoop, whoop. At this point, yes. At this point in time, yes, it is a work. When all that stuff went down, was it a shoot? Was it a work? Possibly. Who knows? But at this point in time, yes, it is now a work. If Corey Graves is on camera and they're acknowledging it, it has now become a work. Nice, pal. Flip that 6 upside down. Whoop, whoop. So we got 3 now? Damn. Again, I have not caught anything what's happening on social media with this show. Like, I'm coming into this with fresh eyes. I have no idea what happens. Oh, wait, no, we're at 2. Only one of the tag belts is out here. Oh, that's a North American title. My bad. I'm tripping. Sorry, guys. It has been a day for me. It's been a day. So if I slip up and fuck up anytime, I apologize. At the end of the show, I'll kind of get you guys up to speed of what's going on. Because, you know, this HMG, we keep it real. As Conan says, we keep it one thou wow. But, yeah, we'll save that for the end of the show because it's kind of a thing we don't want to have it be kind of overshadow the rest of the show. So we'll save it for the end of it. Nice. Very nice, pal. Yeah, this is part 1 on the when we're watching wrestling. Watch wrestling. That's watch some wrestling, pal. Hey, whoop whoop. And of course, they're already putting over TNA on commentary, and there's no TNA talent in this match. Yeah, they're put like this is Ridge Holland versus Tony Saxton. They're putting over Joe Hendry on commentary. Yeah, you know what? Like having Tony Stacks as a North American champion being like, I want to go to that next level. I want that, heavyweight title. That's a good story to tell. Like you got like your mid-card champion wanting the all right, I've done everything I can with this one. I want the big one. Like that's a good story, pal. I mean, wasn't that pretty much Warrior Hogan? Now you got Shawn Spears at ringside, pal. So yes, I apologize. We are at 2 belts right now.
All about the North American Championship as Shawn Spears made his presence known before the break. Tony Nance thought he had the match finished. It was that big spinebuster countered by Holland. Holland coming back in, looking to counter. Nice reversal from the Down. Here we go, Vic. And I don't know if this breaks down.
Decent match so far. I like that Ridge Holland pushed him down into a pin instead of going to something else after that, half suplex or half Nelson suplex. It's like, no, I don't need to do anything else. I'm going right into a pin. Because if he went into something else after that, that would have shit on that half Nelson suplex. It's like, that looked pretty devastating. Ain't you going to try to get a pin off that? Speaking from, a kayfabe, psychology point of view, Izzy Dane kicked Ridge in the face. All right, so where's this going, pal? Dude, that's cool. Dude, that's pretty cool. Good for them. Good for them. Like a Japanese NWA. And then they can elect, a board instead of their own thing. And then that board can then start negotiating with WWE, AEW, other American promotions, and start working out business deals with them. Like, that's good stuff, man. Like, that's good stuff. Dude, for the global wrestling business, these next 5 years are going to be pretty interesting.
About how you can't fix your material and everything. One day somebody's gonna be, that's not you. So why not be me? Hey man, look, there's a drastic difference.
Okay, are we not? I think we just saw a setup for Trick Williams or who is it? The Wesley and his two buddies against Trick Williams and the Rascals. Calling it now. And of course, remember to throw this out there. We finally got this HMG YouTube channel monetized. You can help support all of us here and HMG as a whole through subscriptions, donations, super chat, super stickers. Much love. Whoop, whoop. Bailey back in NXT, pal.
Women's division. But all it got me was a big old slap in the face. And then she went on to tell me that I was acting like CM Punk or Natalia, but to me, I mean, that's a compliment, right? People like that build the foundation that we're walking on right now. People like Natalia taught me how to give back and how to help.
Hey, good put. Hey, I gotta give Bailey credit. Good put over for Natalia. Show Natalia her respect, pal. Whoop, whoop.
But unfortunately, it might be too late for that because not only did I get slapped in the face. She showed up to SmackDown. She talked crap to me during a big time Tiffany Stratton. And then she showed up to Monday Night Raw last night and tried to put her hands on me during a match with Nia Jax. I mean, Rock, come on. I think I may have given you too much credit because that is just lame. Better plan than that. That's like small ball, you know? Like, to me, that doesn't prove that you're ready. SmackDown. To me, that doesn't even prove that you're ready to be a leader of the youngest locker room in WWE right now. All these girls are eager for their opportunity.
All right, which TNA chick's gonna come interrupt this?
Women's champion, the beautiful Madness.
All right, nope, we got Julia, pal.
And sing. I wanted to be in NXT.
3 belts.
Roxanne may not look up to you, but I do. I hope you hold this title with as much honor and love for NXT as you did. Thank you so much. That's why I have so much respect for you, and I am such a huge fan of yours. When you won the title, I was, a little happy. I was a lot happy, especially being Roxanne. And I know that you're going to make some historic moments of your own. Because this title changes your career, changes your life. It means everything to me. It means everything to us. The landscape of the women's division, not just in NXT, but in WWE.
All right, so we got Roxanne and Cora Jade. All right, Masha's coming out. Masha's coming out. I would put money on Masha coming out during the segment. Maybe Jordan. Who knows? One of the two. All right, I guess I was wrong on that. I thought we were going to see some Jordan or Masha in this. No, considering with what happened at Genesis.
Love is in the air. Kalani, I love you. You're so sweet. And Jada, I feel like you got the right baby. I dare you. Dare you. Why you coming at me? Why you up in my business? Oh, it's because you finally got a kiss from a guy that's about to leave your ass in a few months. Finally got a kiss. You mean the one that I initiated? Did you wash your mouth when you talk about me and my man? And if I interrupt you again, what are you gonna do? Nikita's man, baby.
To be fair, that looks like real catty women shit going on. So fair play to them.
When your favorite Olive Garden dish went away, you had thoughts.
Oh, we're getting a picture. You're just like a regular ass beatdown. Wait, when did refs get? Okay, they're breaking it up. Okay, all right, this is not a match. We got refs in there to try to break this up. Okay. Well, I got security trying to break up the brawl backstage. Why would you picture this? Whoop, whoop. I'll give the participants involved credit. They're doing their best to stretch it. They're doing their damn best to stretch it. But yeah, it's already come to an end. We're not even out of picture-in-picture, pal. Even production's trying to do what they can with like these like long one camera shots, like Tarantino style. Like even the women are like, "Fuck, what are you supposed to do?" Like this should have ended a long time ago. We're still in picture-in-picture. There's Ava. Wait, who else? Who's that? Now some dude's making his entrance. Like, what the? Yeah, huge production miss here, pal. Huge production miss. Yeah, big L here, pal. Dion Lennox. Okay, I was about to ask, are they in Athens, Georgia tonight? Yeah, we got to see him. That was a quick win.
something off the box. Won't give up, Chris. So much for championship material. I took care of Dion. Trick. You think you that guy, right? Walk into the locker room, slap me in my face. I'm gonna take care of you next week. And Atlanta. It's a different look. In the eyes of Trick. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, short and sweet and to the point. And that shoulder bump, a little bit of, might be a little bit of a teaser. Who knows? Whoop, whoop.
Breaking news from NXT General Manager Ava. After what happened earlier, Brooks Jensen and Nico Vance will take.
We could definitely use some moose on this show, pal.
Stephanie, the kid. Stephanie, you won the #1 contendership, but Shotzi pinned the champion, and then I won the North America title. Ready to stop that, I know, but I arrived. I am not going to stop because Fallon went to play with my opportunity, or because Shotzi benefit from the situation. Me aseguraré que ninguna de ellas se meta a la lucha la próxima semana. Shotzi, if you become champion, you will meet hell. And Fallon, you can run.
Should we count the Heritage Cup as a title? It's not a belt, but it's still something. It's still a title being defended, even though it's not a belt. Should it count?
He's from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 225 pounds. And he is the NXT Cup
Me personally, I'm leaning towards yes.
This is part 4. We're back to the traditional rules. King holds the advantage.
I mean, with this, they're considering it a championship in NXT. It's a trophy instead of a belt. That's really the only difference. I think they do to kind of separate it because it's a whole like different match type, match style. So that's why it's a trophy instead of a belt. Yeah, and taking all that in, that's kind of why I think it should count as for like the. Oh wait, it's a belt count. I forgot. My bad. It's a belt count. Never mind. My argument gets thrown out the window. If we're actually counting belts, it's not a belt. All right, never mind. Throw my arguments completely out the window. So we are at, I believe, 3 so far? Let me double check 1 sec.
Kick out as we have under a minute 20. Takedown there by Alexis King. King back in, trying to pick up the pieces. Dempsey got caught for a moment. And see, let's go back to that inadvertent contact. Dempsey and King had the last match, which led to the championship victory. Some called Alexis King out, as did I'm saying others said as we have less than 40 seconds.
All right, 1, 2.
Submission isn't 6 full. Enough daylight in there to force the escape. Around goes Dempsey back down a lot of shoulders. Another kick out as we're under 20 seconds here in round number 1. Again, this is a traditional Heritage Cup matchup. 6-3 round backslide for the second time. That's still
All right, so we're actually at 2. Our official count is at 2 tonight. I mean, to keep it tradition, I think we got to keep it as a belt count, like it's actual belts. Like, you know, back in the you know, the Dynamite Live, SmackDown Live, self-help groups, it was always belts. So I'm trying to keep it, so yeah, yeah, I think we got to keep it pure. We got to keep it with just belts. Well, yes, the Heritage Cup is technically a title and a championship. It's not a belt, so we unfortunately can't count that one. In my opinion, anyway.
Cool, right? Look at the craftsmanship. I mean, they got my nostrils right. It's just nice to know. Years after I'm gone, this guy will be standing the test of time.
And the evidence I use for it to be a belt count is because, well, we counted, like for tag teams and trios, we counted the individual belts instead of the title itself. So, like, remember when he had the Bang Bang, you know, the Bang Bang Scissor Gang with 9 fucking belts? And every time they came on camera, it's like, well, there's 9 right there, pal.
When your favorite Olive Garden dish went away, you had thoughts, lots of thoughts. So, to help solve your existential crisis, we're bringing back steak gorgonzola Alfredo. And thanks to your excessive
Dude, that you could actually make a story out of that too. Melt it down and make a belt. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. And we're back from picture in picture, pal. Yeah, I picked up some pizza tonight from a local pizza chain because I got a gift card from them for Christmas. So it's like, yeah, after the day I've had, let's cash that in, and so I don't got to worry about having to pay out of pocket. Dude, we need to see an Ava Santino Ariana segment, and all of a sudden The Rock steps in. I think that would be fun. That would be a fun segment, in my opinion. Father, daughter, father, daughter. And plus, I think Santino, at least for a little, like in a short pre-taped produced vignette, he could hold his own with The Rock. I think he could.
Didn't hook the leg. Dempsey's got way too much left in the tank. I don't think he had enough to hook the leg. That could be the situation, but you're absolutely right about that. King is one decision away from retaining the Heritage Cup. Under 50 seconds left in round number 3. Charlie Dempsey has been in this position plenty of times.
Hey, get me the Cobra, pal. Dude, I'll never forget how they actually managed to convince the crowd, like, oh, during an elimination chamber, is Santino actually going to go over Daniel Bryan? Nope. I got to be honest here. I like these Heritage Cup matches. It's a whole different match type, a whole different psychology. Like, I like this. It's good. It makes, like, the workers have to be like, okay, this is a different set of rules, this is a different set of stipulations, so I got to figure out how to work around them and make it believable and make sense.
Dempsey trying to come back over again, looking for that crossface chicken wing. The arm has been damaged. Dempsey had his fingertips locked. Oh, whoa, come on. What? That was an assist right there.
And I like the story. And in this match, they're telling the story of, will Lexus King be tempted to resort to dirty tactics to defend his title or trophy? Yeah, absolutely, lad, Brad. Like a, I think it's a technical term for it. I think it's called like a palate cleanser or something like that. Right, and they told a decent story around this. Is Lexus King gonna resort to his old ways and cheat and use the brass knucks, or can he do it on his own? And he did it on his own. Not good match and good story. I just think they could have gotten that the Lexus King internal conflict, thing over a little bit more. That's all, in my opinion. Other than that, good match. Oh, wait, did a low blow? I didn't catch that. All right, never mind. That adds a new dynamic to it. Four belts. We got 4 belts, pal. Give me Carmen Petrovich and Ashanti, pal. And that's going to do it for us for part 1. Let's go ahead and see if part 2 is up and loaded and ready to go. It is, so let's do it, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Just break up now. All tag teams just end in heartbreak. You really should be looking out for yourself. I'm not gonna play Chase. You know what? Forget I even said.
All right, that was clearly a direct reference when he said all tag teams end in heartbreak. I mean, come on, is that not a reference to Shawn Michaels and the Rockers? Okay, Chase U is definitely getting back together. Like, they're building to, like, yeah, Chase U's getting back together. They're getting back together. I'll put $100 on. They're getting back together. Dude, Jada Parker's got like Jada Parker's one of the few in NXT who get it. She gets it. Like, she understands character. She understands her character. She knows who she is. Turns it up to 11, and let's get it, pal. Yeah, that's true. Where's Wendy Chu been, pal? Oh, yeah, Chase US, pal.
Vengeance Day, February 15th. Would love to be in the nation's capital. Tickets on sale now. What does it say to the universe when someone like Bailey brings up your name, like she said Jada Parker earlier tonight? Well, to me, it means that Bailey's paying attention because Bailey has been looking at this modified membrane from Parker. Bailey cares about this business. Bailey cares about this division. She knows that the NXT Women's Division is arguably as strong now as it has ever been. With that said, that means Bailey knows Jada Parker's a threat. That means Bailey knows Kalani Jordan is a threat. Inside Cradle here. Oh, baby. Now, by Parker, should we put that much stock in what Bailey said? Because just a few months ago, she was crazy. Roxanne Perez. Now she want to take it. I agree. What a disgusting hypocrite, book. Well, look, you guys have to get on the same page when it comes to Bailey. Because Roxanne Perez is not in the same moment. She has said some very positive things. She realized that shoulders down. You are just a Roxanne Perez apologist. That's what you are. Corey, lighting up right now. Jada Parker in a big clothesline.
Yeah, decent match so far. What was that? Was that to be Paso?
Getting pulled up by Miss Parker.
I'm sorry, Miss Parker. Ooh, I am for real. Carmen Petrovich with the dirty quick win, pal. Whoop, whoop.
The most accomplished women in WWE history, the Bougie Bully, and Miss Jackson, we're gonna bring that action. Because when we do, you all get a chance at those titles. Gigi, did you hear that? I like the sound of it. So you two better.
Get me Paxum Tately and Gigi Dolan, pal.
Well, those two teams will take center stage inside center stage in Atlanta. WWE Women's Tag Team Championships online next week live.
Shit, I lost count. We had 4 or 5 belts. 5. 5/6. I lost count and I'm stupid. Whoop, whoop. One of these dudes looks kind of looks like Sami Zayn a little bit. Dude, if anybody would ever tell anybody who would tell me that TNA got treated better than AEW than WWE, I will laugh in their face. No. No. Like, the TNA WWE partnership has been way better for TNA than their partnership was with AEW. Way better. Not even close. Not even close. And anybody who says any different should be laughed at, like right in their face. Not to be a dick, but to teach them a lesson. Be like, dude, how can you be so delusional? I be saying my hole too, because after that, because if I put something out there in like that in wrestling social media, I'd expect to get a new hole too. A new hole I'd be crying about too, pal. This is a good bit. I gotta give him credit. This is actually a really good babyface comeback. And a good heel counter that makes sense and works psychology wise. Blind tag, good shit, pal. Oh, this good shit. No, good finish. Good match, good finish, man. Can't complain about that. Heels over dirty in a way that makes sense, and they built to it. All right, so I think we're at 6 and 7 belts now, I think. Again, if I've lost count, I apologize. My mind is a wee bit elsewhere, and as like I promised at the beginning of the show, I will explain things once the show is over. Well, damn, we're at 6, 7, like 7, 8 now. Like, what the fuck? Lab rat, they did. They did. I'm counting them. They did. So I think we're at 7 and 8 right now. Holy shit. All right, to be fair, I'll say 6, 8.
Anyway, over here, back to what I was saying. I think Spears is pushing, or he's delusional. I don't know which one.
We can go on and on, all right? But I got to
All right, this belt doesn't count. We saw it earlier.
Hey, Don, where were you out there?
Look, I was trying to get out there, but Izzy, she just kept talking and talking. What do you want me to do? How'd you fellas go? We lost. Yeah, we were waiting for you to come out. We started to get worried about you. Spears was out there with his guys. I'm fine, okay? Like I said, I was trying. Izzy kept talking. What do you want me to do? Okay? Hey, we needed you. Thanks. You've been the boss for 2 years now, okay? You can figure it out on your own.
We got problems in the family, pal.
Don can't be babysitting everybody all the time. Well, it's hard to argue, but one thing that is not hard to argue is the attitude and the actions of all Ego Ethan Page. From the man's mouth to Hyper Device NXT Focus, presented by Progressive.
Whoop, whoop.
Stand on some moral. Can't even stand at all. Still echoes. Bones break. You screaming.
I apologize, Lab Rat. Unless you're talking about the TNA Women's Tag Team Champs. Because honestly, whenever we're watching TNA and NXT at this time, we got to be a little bit more specific since we don't know who it's going to be, pal.
Blasted you in the face one time. But this is your last warning. The next time we cross paths, it won't just be one punch. I won't stop. Oh, you saw it, right?
Yes.
No, you don't look at it. You saw it, right?
Yes.
No, I need the things.
Listen, I did, but your job is...
Get me Javon Evans, pal.
Last week, everyone talked to Michael. You are anything but clear. But he is.
Oh, them.
Don't worry about it. I'll be even for both of us when it comes to the future.
Yeah, Fraxian, they did pop up for a pre-tape. That's about it. Like, yeah, pretty much blinking you miss it. Give me A-Town downtown, pal.
She's the final boss of it. I like you way more than me, bro.
Shit at all, but we were all set for next week, so why are you guys here?
You know, Michael God wanted to personally say thank you for allowing the winner of the NXT Championship match tonight to get the Grayson Waller out next week on the Grayson Waller effect in Atlanta. My hometown, Atlanta, A-Town, putting it down. And, you know, I gotta say, I'm actually a pretty big, we're actually a pretty big deal now.
Right.
So, Abe, if you could just, you know, get some extra security. Yeah. What's the main event on? One thing, we're to watch some wrestling. We love wrestling. Team title on the line as Bianca Belair and Naomi defend against Last Legend and Jakara Jackson. Also, next week, live right here. It's a dream tag team to draw Bailey, titular champion Julia. Face common enemies, Porsche, Roxanne Brooks, which duo will finish all live. Seven stage. Who will join in town? We're going to find out in a moment. Says the NXT champion, whoever that is, will be live in the ring on a very special edition of the Grayson Waller Effect. Get tickets on sale now. Ticketmaster.com for NXT Live in Atlanta next Tuesday. The NXT North American Championship will be on the line. The reigning champion, Fallon Hill. It is time now. Championship. Can Eddie Thornton achieve the status that he thinks he is owed? Can he conquer the ruler? Or in his first defense, can Obafemi continue to lead a path of destruction? NXT Championship on the line and our events live next.
So that's what, 7-9 belts? Yeah, again, I apologize. I lost count. We got DDP in the house, pal. All righty, while they're making entrances, I'm going to step outside, take a quick smoky toky break, pal. Whoop, whoop.
journey for our champion from Nigeria to the University of Alabama, from an NIL athlete touring to NXT champion. The ruler of he stopped his way to the ring. We must all acknowledge that Oba Femi is dominance personified. 3 championship matches, the 3rd championship tonight. 3 will be on the line this weekend at Saturday's main event live nationwide, Saturday 8, 7 Central on NBC, streaming live. No bread, no water. Booker, you and I were talking backstage earlier today about Oba Femi. What was it you said? It's about Oba. Generational talent. I'll give it the 70s, 80s, 90s. He's going to be champion no matter what time. The following contest scheduled for 1 fall. It's for the
We back, pal. Oh yeah, and it will not be hard. Not be hard at all with the NXT partnership. All right, I'm gonna go pull up the NXT live report to go check to make sure see if I can get an exact count. And if I fuck up, I 100% want to apologize, guys. I've been kind of going through a lot personally. Once this show is over, I'm going to kind of be one thou wow and open on things that have been going on since the things we've been dealing with in the house have pretty much reached their end. Again, that's another that's the conversation we'll have when this show is over in about 10 minutes. All right, so that's 1. There's 2.
Los Angeles, and well, that was probably very wise. Look who's right behind him, the champion, and he says, "Get your ass back in the
4.
But what do you do with it? You may only get this one, and right now, Oba looks ready for war. You know what? The thing is, all he wanted was a shot. All he wanted was a shot. All he wanted was a shot. All he needed was a shot. Tonight. I'm impressed very much thus far. People talk about Eddie Thorpe all the time. He has a record of 22-8-1 since signing with the WWE. He's getting an opportunity tonight.
Okay, I'm sorry. I've completely lost count. I apologize. Once I talk about what's going on at the end of the show, I think you guys might have a little bit more understanding of why I'm not quite in my right state of mind right now. So let's see. Okay, 6. I apologize. 6. We are at 7. Okay, I thought about we are at 7. Our official account is actually 7 right now. 7.
Is a TurboTax expert who can do your taxes in a day, so you can get up to $4,000 instantly. Now this is taxes. Intuit TurboTax.
This bakery needs new equipment fast to keep up with demand, so they're going to OnDeck, the online lender that makes it easy to choose your loan, and if approved, get funds as soon as the same day. Your loan is OnDeck.
Whoa, how'd you get your teeth so white? You've got to use the right toothpaste. Don't you see? Not all toothpaste whiten the same. Crest 3D White removes 100% more stains for a noticeably whiter smile. You personal best.
Next win isn't just built in the gym. It's powered by recovery. That's why there's Frog Fuel. Frog Fuel isn't your typical protein supplement. It targets muscles and connective tissue. The key to a strong foundation for more days and fewer injuries. Trusted by
Yeah, and no TNA appearances tonight, which is kind of shocking.
Unbreakable with frog fuel.
Emos can't help people customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual. You're just for flavor.
From Daytona on the CW.
Championship. Control of Obafemi. He is taken to the champion and the ruler right now in his first defense of the NXT title. I don't care who you are right now, you can't not be impressed with Eddie Thorpe. The effort of the challenger thus far, getting the champion Obafemi a run for his money since the opening round. Yeah, but he's keeping Oba real close to the ball. The factor is going to always Soon the winner will be the NXT champion on February the 15th. Our next premium live event in DC Vengeance Day. Tickets on sale now. The winner of this match will head to on the Grayson Waller event. And Trick Williams, who we saw moments ago past Obafemi, he's headed to Atlanta to take on Wesley. He's watching this matchup very closely. Obafemi turning up the heat. This is what Thorpe could not afford to allow that happen. The champion run on this. Obafemi. This is straight sidewalk slam. Trying running European effort. What's better than one? Make it two. And now in full control. And dominated with slide by the counter attack. Keeping his vertical base for a moment. Over now. Going to so we were talking about staying in close quarters with someone from football. Sometimes your technique can put down a big, stronger opponent. No, we are getting deep waters into this matchup. Obafemi right now. Taking the 10 shots so far. Who's going to turn around? Beautiful. Stunner. Stun the champion. Femi's down. Thorpe is up. Thorpe now. Trying to go to the top. He's got to risk it all. He's got to take a high risk for a major reward.
He's proving it right here. Check this big shot right here.
Absolutely right. This is what we were talking about. Show the entire world what he believes. That he deserves to be in the title picture. It has been a triple title Tuesday here live on NXT. The NXT Championship on the line.
Hey, what's up, Ty? Good to see you, pal. Hey, yo. Go out there and break a leg. Hey, why break one? Break both, pal. Yeah, the stuff they're doing at those shows is why. Like every Friday when I watch those clips on Lions, Tigers, Bears, and Head, I'm like, that's why I'm glad I stopped myself from going down that route when I was in the business and didn't go any further in the business. Dude, yeah, I know, man. It is what it is. And I have a pretty Here's a death match story I have to tell about a death match I was not in, but I was part of the show that it was on, and I was backstage when it happened. Well, we knew Opal Family was going to win this. I mean, come on. Brand new champion. And Eddie Thorpe screams challenger of the week. I mean, who didn't think Opal was going over in this? But yeah, that death match that I watched, where I was in the locker room for, it was a fatal four-way match or a four-way dance. And before the match started, one of the guys who I was in the car with told one of the guys in the match, "Hey, you should use this." And he handed him a giant light bulb he found in a maintenance cabinet. Yeah, use this giant light bulb in the match. The dude said no. So then as the match is happening, me and the guys in our car are sitting in the back watching it. Well, actually, a couple of them decided to go actually out into the crowd, sit in the crowd, and make fun of the match as it's happening. And then the guy who had suggested, hey, use this light bulb in the match, he's still backstage with us. He picks up the light bulb. He decides to roll it through the curtain down the ramp, and then it lands and it stops like right outside the ring. And as the match goes on, I forgot who it was, somebody tries to pick up that light bulb, smash it against another dude's head, and it splits him open and he bleeds as they shoot. Oh, let me turn this off 1 sec. And then after the match, the guy who got his head split open and it was bleeding, the guys who had set everything up, oh, dude. Yeah, I'm shaking my head too, but it gets worse. It gets worse. So the guys who had like the guy who had rolled the light bulb into the ring, he asked the guy who got his head split open, "Hey, so how long you been wrestling? Or how many death matches have you had?" "Oh, that was my second." The next question he asked him was, "How long you been wrestling?" "Well, that was my fourth match." Wait, hold on a second. You've had 4 matches in your entire career, in your entire professional career, and that was your second death match. Bro, what the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing here? Oh, man. And this was from some shindy, just outside of Memphis, Tennessee. But you have these guys who see this shit on the internet becoming marks for it. Yeah, I'm going to do that and get over and go viral. Oh. Alrighty, so anyway. Yeah, so I apologize if I haven't really been quite as into it as I have been the last week or so. I live with my grandparents, and recently my grandmother has been put into in-house hospice, which for me, my grandfather, my mom, my aunt, that was kind of like, all right, we know there's a clock ticking down, but we don't really know how much time is left. Well, today, unfortunately, that clock hit 0, and my grandmother passed away today. And honestly, being able to do this show and come in here and hang out with you guys and just watch some wrestling and talk about it, I really thank you guys, because it's really been a blessing and an honor and a privilege to be able to do so. But yeah, I really don't know what much else to say beyond that, but other than thank you guys for just being there for me, just to hang out and chat with wrestling, even if it's just for some dumb wrestling, and we're able to hang and chill out, and it's been a good escape from some of that. And yeah. Yeah, I do admit I don't really handle these things all that well, and there are some chemicals involved. I ain't gonna lie. I have been ingesting some chemicals. I'm not gonna deny that. But seriously though, thank you guys. That's why I love being part of HMG so much, because this really is a family. It's a community, and honestly, being able to be a part of being able to do these shows and get to hang out and chill with you guys really has been like this really has shown me that's been an honor. This really is like a privilege and an honor and a blessing. Just every night being able to just forget about all these things and hang out with you guys and just watch some wrestling and chill and chat about it. Really, thank you guys so much. Yeah, thank you, Todd. Yeah, thank you, Labret. Oh, dude, I'm sorry, Todd. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, it never really does. It's yeah, for sure, pal. And we will be doing that tomorrow night. Alrighty, so what is our schedule for this week? Let me try to clear my head and think on that. So yeah, tomorrow we got, I think on Podbean, we got the Wednesday locker room, if they're still doing that. I'm not 100% sure. Then we got the Dynamite Watch Along and Belt Count. And then once that's over, we'll be popping over, keep the party going. Twitch.tv/LG Brandon whoop whoop every Sunday after the Dynamite Watch Along. And then Thursday, of course. So what are they doing Thursday morning? I'm not sure what's going on Thursday morning. If I forget, I apologize. Thursday, we'll be doing a watch along of the live TNA Impact. Then Friday, we got Friday Locker Room, SmackDown watch along. Saturday, Smack Attack. And then we'll be doing a live watch along of Saturday night's main event, followed by the I haven't been told it's anything officially, but I'm assuming that we're doing a post-show review of Saturday night's main event this Saturday. And then Sunday, we got The Wreckage, followed up by the Impact. No Impact Replay Watch-Along, because we're watching it live. So we'll be doing HMG After Dark on Sunday. And I think for that, I think we're going to do my watch-along of my favorite So Bad It's Good movie, the Super Mario Brothers. Hope to catch you guys on one of those. Seriously, I really appreciate and get to love hanging out with you guys. It's really been a pleasure and a privilege. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and much love to y'all. Whoop whoop. Yeah, pal. Take care, guys. Have a good night.